You think we're gonna beat all these games?
Nope.
Backlog boys.
No, probably not.
Here we are.
Whoa. So I was right, 15 per floor.
Mom floor number 5.
You might have seen a 20 on that screen, but it's actually because...
That's from the back floor, babies.
Yeah, 5 from the back floor, so 15.
Don't get confused.
I called it.
I love these golden maps. Really pops.
It does. I just like the palette of this.
Oh yeah, we're not going to
this
use
dungeon.
loops. Let's use the toaster.
The toaster.
Yeah, that's what I've been calling her lately. Except when she falls in water and she just turns back into bread. Because, you know, that's how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to untoast your toast, you just put it in some water and it goes right back to being regular bread again. It's really easy. A lot of people don't know that.
You just like put some, you know, frosting on it or what?
Oh, no, I just...
You just do it.
Yeah, I mean, we're just talking about turning it back into bread. We're not trying to do anything special. You know, throw it in some back floor. Put it in some water and throw it back in the bag with the rest of the
Wait,
slices.
can you do that with wood? If you burn it, just put it in water.
Yeah, it just turns back into regular wood.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, you know, because water is the opposite of fire.
Because don't you just like usually just take the ashes out of your fire pit and just like dump it in the water?
Yeah, I don't know why people continue to buy firewood.
Yeah.
I mean, stuff literally grows on trees, I know, but you can just reuse the same bundle over and over and over. Just pick up the ashes,
Dump it in the river.
put it in like a log shape first, that's the key, and then drop it in some water, and boom, same firewood. There's tons of like DIY videos of it on YouTube.
Yeah, we should check them out.
You could easily find them.
You should link one in this episode.
Yeah, if I remember, I'll throw one in the description for you guys.
Okay, cool.
Or you could just type in like how to rebuild firewood.
You really look out for the people.
Dude, I'm just trying to save people some money because
Yeah.
like those gas stations throwing those bundles of firewood out front every winter, like, oh, come buy our firewood instead of just reusing the firewood you bought last year. I mean, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. But you know, it is what it is. They got to make a buck somehow.
They do.
Fossil fuels. What was I talking about before that?
I don't even
I feel like I had something important to say. But I don't remember what it was.
Yeah,
though.
I can't remember either. We just started BSing.
Well, hope you guys are happy. We saved you some money on your firewood bill this winter.
Are you a fan of the electric blanket?
Dude, I actually have not had much experience using them, but I need to get me one.
They are...
What I really need to
the
get...
shit!
What I really need to get is a pair of electric socks.
Yeah.
Because my feet are always cold. They are ice cold all the time. Except for right now, because it's pretty warm in this room.
It is very warm in this room.
But like, the first thing to go cold is my feet. And sometimes it is like unbearable to the point where they're just in pain because they're so cold. And it's awful. It's really hard to fix too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, electric blankets are... Whew, in the winter, like...
Gotta have them.
Climbing into a already warmed bed.
It's tough, man, when you climb into like a cold bed and you gotta like warm it up yourself.
Yeah. With the heat of your radiant body.
White people problems, am I right?
Oh.
Wonder if in like old times they used to like hire people as bed warmers
Just,
before
like,
they had
lay there
like
for a while.
yeah, before they had like the little coal things
Yeah.
that they put down there, which by the way, super dangerous.
Yeah.
I don't know how anybody ever thought that was a good idea. Yeah, we'll just grab some hot coals from the fire, put it in a little tennis racket, and we'll just stick it right under this blanket. It'll be fantastic. Just be sure not to extend your legs in the middle of the night, or you'll be Johnny Tremaine foot. For good.
Oh, man.
How did that get past Q&A? But I want warm feet now, Father. Probably something like that.
Is that what they sounded like?
Yeah, all the princesses back in the medieval colonial area, they sounded like Veruca Salt. Father. Yeah, New York accents.
Yep.
Let's make a medieval fantasy movie where everyone has a Brooklyn accent for no reason and it's never explained. For king and country and stuff. Transfeather.
And stuff.
Yeah. Hey, you going to LaGuardia? Me too. Just throw like random like modern elements in there that are never explained.
Well, yeah, we're at Grand Central Station.
Yeah. What? King and Country, you know? You ever see the movie Black Knight with Martin Lawrence? Where he like fell through a time hole and went to medieval times?
I don't think so.
Oh my god,
Good.
It's so dumb.
So funny.
I remember it being like really funny because it was so dumb, but I don't know if like I watched it now if I would still think it was funny. It'd probably just make me really uncomfortable because of all the like racist stuff. I have a hard time with a lot of that. Like when like a African American comedian likes to call a lot of attention to their heritage and tropes of their people's lifestyle, it just makes me like really uncomfortable. Not because like I feel bad because I'm white, but like because it's hard to explain. It's because they like I totally lost my train of thought. Magic crystal.
Choo choo.
Yeah, there it goes, leaving the station.
It's leaving the station.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Wave.
Oh, dude, that reminds me of this book I'm reading right now. Have you ever read The Phantom Tollbooth?
No.
It's so good. My God. It's like a children's book in the purest form, but the clever game is just off the charts.
Yeah.
It's unreal how clever the book is. Like everything is just wordplay. It's about this kid who's like bored and kind of has everything. And he like goes on this like imaginary adventure in his bedroom where he goes to this like imaginary land that's made of like words and numbers and like and he goes on this journey to like save it from despair.
Okay.
And everything is just wordplay, and it's so funny. We read it in middle school, and I was talking to Liz about it, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I have that book," and I was like, "Oh," so she let me borrow it, and I'm reading through it right now, and it's making me laugh so much.
I still
Would highly recommend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I take recommendations.
You're still taking them?
Yeah.
Still accepting applications?
Yeah, age 23, but you know, I'll still take some wisdom, I guess, from the youngsters.
Nice. The youngsters.
Yep.
Yeah.
All those hooligans partying. But yeah, I still have yet to start Red Bull, by the way, because I had like no time.
I was gonna ask you. I forgot about that. I was looking at my shelf the other night, and I was like, "Oh yeah, Vaughn has Red Bull."
I do plan on finishing once I finish the book that I did have, because I also didn't want to bring your book with me to
3 different states.
Well, I brought it there.
Oh,
but I didn't want to bring
just
it.
carried it around with you faithfully, but
Yeah.
never read it.
Well, I carried it. Yeah, because there wasn't really time to read it all.
Toasty, you are back to being the weakest, girl.
But I didn't want to bring it with me for the army thing because I felt it would like get destroyed somehow.
You thought the other guys were gonna make fun of you?
Well, no, I brought a book, but I
Reading
brought an expendable
dumb mouse book,
Hey.
boy.
book. Boy.
Oh, we got a back floor item. Should we do it?
Yeah,
Let's just run through and get the chests. I
Yes.
don't care about the enemies
but there's a guy in my army unit a couple years ago.
unless they're not.
Anytime
stand-up.
he saw me reading, he would say, "Hey, that reading there's for rich people."
Rich people, huh?
I mean, he would say it in a funny
Or
way, but
you-
also like a
you like-
half meaningful way.
Gay for knowledge or something? Here we go. Here on the boys, we are 100% homosexual for knowledge. Because apparently knowledge is male. Because
Why is he only gold just to start
Sexist.
with? Or like,
it's because they all have stamina.
yeah, but then like last time he turned.
Oh yeah, they kind of like turned off. I don't know, it's kind of glitchy. It's weird. I don't know exactly how it works. Oh, this is convenient. All the chests are up in this room. The rest is just enemies. We can just ignore them. Hello, Vulcan.
Vulcan.
Mr. Spock. Got it. Come on, give me something good, guys. How about I mean, attachments are good, but give me some gemstones. Uh-oh. That's gonna hit us. Oh, topaz. There we go. Gemstone.
Nice.
Unfortunately, not the one we want. We want a ruby. But maybe we can use it or sell it. I'm sure we can do one of the two.
You get some water.
Some water?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, there's a pool right over here. Right by the entrance. Let's get everybody a little drinky drink. Step right up to the bar. Get yourself some splash. There we go. That's everybody. All right. Tomorrow on the show.
Tomorrow on the show.
More exciting season 7 action.
We're gonna touch the sculpture.
Yeah, we are.
Well, you already did.
We're gonna touch it again.
Well, you just... Austin.
I want to get to the end of the floor.